Hello everyone, Alec DeLorean here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Now, I wasn't going to do this episode because the Season 3 was pushed forward 2 days, and I had a video for that day to come out, but I thought, you know what, let's just make it 8 episodes for this one. So this is the finale, which should have been the last one, I guess. I won't keep you any longer, so if you enjoyed this content, this video, and all things Star Wars Hunters related, and you're excited for Season 3, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the video. Hopefully we can get to Kyber 2 by the end of this episode, since we already have reached Kyber this season. To kick off, we had power control on Mos Espa way station, and I end up choosing Slingshot. We were able to take B very early before they arrived, and then went straight to C to counter their capture of A. The funny thing is, by the time I got to A to take it back, they had run to C to take their zone back. Unfortunately, we died trying to get to C. Oh no, Char killed me from a distance, alright. Though when we respawned just in time to stop them from getting A, and we were able to take care of Slingshot and Aaron Toll. It was fine. It was just a lot of boring running around the map, chasing the zones, to which no one really took control of the match, and both teams were gradually getting points. Thankfully, we had the decent lead. I tried taking B using my ultimate, but their Char was able to use his ultimate to render my ultimate useless, and then finish me off. Though I was able to take revenge on him and his team by killing him off at B, and then we went into domination. That's fine. We tried to hold on to A for as long as we could, but we didn't really last for very long. When we returned, they were trying to capture B, but our team denied them, to which we won the match. GG! Alright, cool. We had a good game, getting 6 kills, 3 deaths, and 2,900 damage. This gained us 426 RP, edging closer to Kyber 2. Decent start. Let's keep the ball rolling, shall we? This match was dynamic control on Mos Espa way station, and we end up picking Sprocket. The start was as crazy as you'd expect on this match. Lots of damage, but minimal kills. Though I was nicely able to get a kill on their Sprocket, however, not long after I was trapped and killed by Char. We did have the better start though, getting the only points of the match so far, but that went all down the drain as they stomped us at the beginning of the next zone. I'm trying to put down my thing. Thankfully, our J3 popped his ultimate and destroyed their dreams. We then successfully thwarted off their next assault, and also the zone ran out of time. They got to the next zone without anyone else, so I was just hiding in a corner praying Sentinel doesn't sniff me out. We had a bad team fight as it was just 2 versus 4, so we obviously died. This is okay. Not. This is when I realized that this whole time, our scorer has been AFK. We were doomed to lose this one. Our scorer is still AFK. I did get to the next zone early and got some points back for us. And I also needed to use my ultimate to secure the kill on Sentinel before he could do any real damage. Me and J3 had a wonderful little team fight and coming out victorious to get more points on the board. There we go. Come on, J3. They unfortunately got to the next zone early and me and J3 couldn't penetrate their defense, even with my ultimate. To then our Sentinel jumped down from his ledge and died instantly. We then just had to give up that zone and run to the next one in hopes of having a better defense, to which I died and it all came crumbling down. Or not. Scorer had returned and we were able to hold. The comeback was on? We even got to the next zone early and caught back up, though horrible timing came back to bite us as we got team wiped, and by the time any of us got back there, they were already at 100%. Oh my god, we had an AFK for half of that match. Even though 80% of the match was 3 versus 4, I think me and J3 did well. I got 5 kills, 6 deaths, 11 assists, 4,700 damage and 4,100 healing. We then lost 372 RP, even though it was actually a fun match. The next game was Power Control on Ewok Village, a nice mode to turn my brain off and just run for 90% of the match. It actually ended up being the scorer who was AFK on our team from the last game. We got B straight away and scared off their scorer in the process. I went straight to A, but both J3 and Groz were holding it down, and by the time I could do anything about it, they had already taken B back, eventually getting into domination. Oh god. Fortunately, when I respawned, we had taken B and I was next to C. We were back to gaining points. I went to defend B, but their team were all swarming around it, so I dipped out and went to A. But by the time I had captured A, they had taken both B and C from us. Not what I was expecting. Their scorer tried to defend B from me, but I made short work of her with my rockets. We finally got into dominating them for once. We were working hard for this match. They were about to take B, but our Aaron Tall flew in like Batman, which gave me the time to get there, though Groz decided to politely say no. But I politely declined his politely no and took B back from them. I then had to go and help my team take A back from them, which wasn't so hard. But they were about to steal B from us. Thankfully, I had just got there in time and was able to kill Skara before she slipped away. Get out of here. I then realized what we were doing wrong. Their bots always stayed on the zone their side was spawning at, so I changed my game plan and just protected our side and B for the rest of the game. As long as we keep the Skara off, yeah, J3 can have C, honestly. This was actually the key, as from that point, they weren't able to take a single zone from us, all by just letting them keep C for the rest of the game. Who knew giving away 1 gives you 2 back? Hopefully, you can all learn from this like I did. There we go. Oh my god, that was a stressful game. We had a good game getting 11 kills, 1 death, 3,300 damage. We then received 431 RP back into Kyber 3. The next match was Squad Brawl on Mos Espa Pod Race. I decided to change things up a little and pick Zaina for this one. We had a bit of a poor start for this match as when I got low I couldn't heal, so I retreated back and ran straight into the Sentinel who was trying to kill me. Okay. On my return, I couldn't get to my team and tried killing Skara from behind just to get chased down by Otuni and eventually killed. This was bad. Upon respawning, I finally made a little bit of an impact, finishing off Sentinel and then later on taking out their Skara in the process. My team then pushed in, so I popped my ultimate, but their Diago made a great escape and we weren't able to finish him off. Not long after, we lost some teammates, so I had to escape a trigger-happy Utuni. The next fight we thought was going to go well, but they made short work of us and Otuni was able to keep me on lockdown again. I was getting surrounded by the enemies and was for sure going to die, but Chaos came to try and save my life, which helped take the pressure off me and we were able to survive and somehow run away with 0 kills from it, so it was all just time wasted. We tried pushing in as a team and I somehow got some nice shots on their Sentinel and managed to kill him to save our Sentinel's life. Their Utuni attempted to get a team wipe, but we were all too tanky and I was able to finish them off. It all went downhill as I have no idea how my teammates died so fast just as I put down my ultimate. At this point, their lead was far too great for a comeback, so I wasn't feeling too good for the rest of this match. Not much happened after that other than a kill on Skara and then eventually losing the game. Well, we tried. We really tried. I tried hard, getting 5 kills, 3 deaths, 2,700 damage and 3,900 healing. This then lost us 378 RP, getting us close to back where we started. The next match was Dynamic Control on Vespara Row. I was back with Sprocket again this time to find out it was another bot match. The start didn't go as planned as Sentinel walked off, smacked me off the edge and killed 2 of my teammates. This is fine. When I came back, I was able to get a quadruple elimination, not realizing that for the 100% of that time, they were gaining points, and by the end of it, they had a massive lead. Oh my god. I killed everyone! We went to the next zone and were able to take out 2 of them, hopefully securing this zone. 2, then I was stunned and killed by Utuni's ultimate. A deathly combo. Oh god, he stunned me through the wall! It was horrible timing as when I got there, I threw down my heal and ultimate at the same time, their scorer threw down theirs, making my equipment useless and wasted. I was definitely having a bad day. My teammates were actually able to get to the next zone on time and we were clocking in some points now. Though by the end of the zone, they were able to wipe us out. Okay. It then even got worse as when I got to the next zone early, there was already a little team fight on for it, to which we lost that fight and they had a brilliant opportunity to win it here. In our next push, we were able to take it back for them, but I feel like I was doing worse than my bots this match as I felt like they were the ones doing all the work for me. We got cornered in the next zone, not being able to escape them, even with Scora's ultimate blocking out one of the routes. I'm surrounded! It was back to the first zone area and we tried to get there to stop them, but died in the process, which led them to victory in the end. Oh my god, this is so bad. I did not have a good game, getting 11 kills, 8 deaths, 3,700 damage, and 3,300 healing. Though, their Utuni popped off this match. We then lost 366 RP, which took us into negative RP for this episode. This match was Dynamic Control, on my favourite map, Vandal Railiad. Someone took a support, so that gave me the opportunity to pick someone else, in which I chose Chaos for the bonk off the map potential. The stat was weird as they killed our scorer, but then I killed their scorer, meaning it was a 3 versus 3 without heals. To then I later charged up my bonk and slammed Sentinel way off the map. BAM! Our team did well with them and got a few points before my first death, to which dying was fine as by the time I spawned it was time to rotate to the next zone anyway. 3 of them on zone, but I was able to wombo combo Reeve straight to death, and then I was able to last long enough to start getting some heals from our scorer. A good hold from me if I do say so myself. Though, we were killed in the end by scorer as we had no shield left and my health was very low. I was also trying my hardest to hide from everyone behind the box. No, I had no shield left. I had no shield. For the next zone, I ended up getting a nice ultimate quadruple kill, which made me break the sound barrier. Triple kill! Unfortunately, they got their revenge and were able to take out our team and take the zone back from us. Our team got to the next zone first, which was good as I was ready to bonk some more people. Oh god, that I did that horribly. Oh no. I absolutely screwed that one up. I died trying to get back to the zone, even though it was expired and moved away. I was definitely throwing. I was back in my redemption arc when I walked in, missed Reeve, and then popped my ultimate for a sweet double kill. Hello. Towards the end, I ignored their team to finish off the scorer who was running towards the next zone. I think it was a good trade-off. I did somehow manage to get a wombo combo and Reeve perfectly as she used her ultimate to stun me. I guess I got lucky, but as a positive, I wasted her ultimate. I got her! I got her! We were then very close to winning, needing just 10% left for the next zone, to which I played Sentinel like a fiddle as I wombo comboed him and his squadron into the face of the train. Get out of here. What a play. They were able to hold on by beating us all as we reached 99%, and that forced us on to the next zone. We got to 99%? To which I have no idea how we won when all 4 of them were on the zone. Yes! Oh my god. That was a good game. That was a really fun match and I had a great game getting 20 kills, 9 deaths and 7,500 damage. We were then gifted a total of 442 RP, securing our spot in Kyber for the end of the series. The final match of Season 2 Road to Kyber series is Squad Brawl on Vandal Railiad. As it was more of an open map, I decided I would be scorer for this one. It was not a good start as I tried to keep up with the team and heal them, but I eventually died along with most of my team. No! I was reloading / nearly dead. I then ran in to try and aggressively use my ultimate on them, but died whilst trying to throw my chili sauce on the floor. I later on then tried my best to keep our Urituni alive whilst they were popping their ultimate off. I was on low health and tried to keep my distance from the enemies, to which J3 was impersonating Superman, but landed flat on his face. So I killed him in one shot. Our team then regrouped and we pushed in along with my ultimate. This then caught us up on the score and we were feeling confident again. It was a bit hectic after that as there were multiple fights going on whilst I was being chased by J3, so no one in the match had a chance to catch their breaths. I then eventually died after killing their scorer by their Utuni who was using their ultimate. Oh god! Not the aimbot! Not the aimbot! My health went down so fast. I I tried to then catch up and help the team, but I didn't really do well and flew up top. To then Utuni had to come up to greet me. Thankfully, I got away. I was later on able to get a cheeky kill on Scorer, which prompted me to jump down and use my ultimate to help Groz. Things were very even this match, as it actually got to 24-24. There are no words to describe the rest of this match, so I will just show you how the end of Season 2 finishes. Get him! Get him! Get him! No! What happened? Oh, we all just went for the J3. Oh, that was such a good game, though. No. Even though it was a loss, it was a fun game, getting 9 kills, 4 deaths, 2,500 damage, and 4,100 healing. This then lost us 372 RP, finishing us off with minus 189 RP for this episode. Well, we do finish in Kyber this season, so that's a bonus, unlike last season, so it's not all that bad really, but I won't keep you any longer. So if you enjoyed this video, this series for this season, and all things Star Wars Hunters related, be sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.